Warrior, inspiring, powerful, all words to describe Ella Puckett.
Ella's a model athlete of what we look for in every athlete in Cloudcroft.
This 16-year-old has always been active in sports, but a couple months ago, something wasn't right.
I was growing a lot of facial hair, like really bad, and it wasn't normal. We thought maybe it was just from the athletics, doing everything I was doing, and apparently it was from the tumor.
It creates testosterone, high levels of testosterone, and so she had just, over the few months before this, she started to get a lot of hair, her voice dropped, things like that. We found out that that those things won't ever completely go away. It'll be a little better, but it's cause permanent damage.
The facial and vocal changes were only the beginning. One morning, Ella woke up in excruciating pain.
The doctor said that there was definitely something wrong because I looked really big, like my stomach was bloated. I was on a Friday, and by Sunday I looked 6 months pregnant, so I was like, oh, okay, and I was in a lot of pain, so my dad took me to the ER, and everything was figured out, and they found a 7.5-inch tumor.
Doctors discovered Ella had ovarian cancer, a rare condition for teens. The diagnosis was hard to hear.
I couldn't breathe, it was horrible, and I think I really felt, guilty because we didn't catch it sooner.
Everything changes when a doctor, looks you in the face and tells you have cancer. It's hard. It is. It's really hard to deal with and take it, and especially at my age, it was rough.
Doctors operated and removed the tumor 2 days after being admitted to the hospital. It had ruptured. The next prescription was 4 rounds of chemotherapy involving a 5-day hospital stay.
She tries to get out of the room as much as possible and, go to the art room and, do what she can. One day they were having tricycle races in the hall,
Despite the physical toll chemotherapy takes on the body, Ella won't let the disease bring her down. She draws inspiration from others fighting the same battle.
That's a whole other thing that gets me through, is seeing little kids that are, doing 2 years of chemotherapy, and I only have 4 rounds, which is only a few months, and it's inspiring how they get through it, because they're so positive about it too.
Ella's positive attitude is infectious. She talks, behaves, and carries herself as if nothing's wrong.
I think for most people, I don't know if they would understand how difficult it is because of how well she holds herself. She doesn't let people see that side of her. She holds herself like there's nothing wrong, and she's just going through life every day the way it is.
I'm very grateful for everything that I have, and I just want to, be positive about everything. I don't think being negative or any of that is just going to help me through. Any of it's going to make it worse. So I'm trying to be super positive and have a good outlook on it, because if I'm going to go through it, I want to take advantage of it and use it to help anybody I can, help somebody who's going through a hard time, or anything that I can help with.
She is 16, and she wants to be a normal 16-year-old. And one text I got from her late one night was, I just want to be normal and be an athlete.
And just like some other athletes, Ella wears a knee brace when she plays, but the blue ribbons on her shoes to represent her fight might be an even stronger accessory.
She played volleyball for the first time because she had a knee injury that had her out her entire sophomore volleyball season. So she stepped foot on the game floor yesterday for the first time since the end of her freshman year. And she couldn't have been more excited to play volleyball.
All around the gym, you can spot messages for Ella. The school and community won't let her go through this challenge alone.
It's just amazing, just having so many of my friends there for me, supporting me. So many people, we have our shirts that we sell, and almost everyone bought them in about 3 days.
It really blows me away, how supportive everybody is and how much everybody cares about her.
It's easy to care about someone who doesn't give up in the face of adversity or quit when diagnosed with a potentially fatal disease. Ella is always looking to the positive, even when it comes to her diagnosis.
They say that it most likely won't come back after, so I'm praying that it won't. But I think I'm going to be just fine.
It's hard to go through it. It's hard for me to see my daughter going through something like this and to be scared, you know, and sick and, you know, but I think that, you know, she's teaching everybody to be strong and to be positive no matter what. And I think that that's pretty powerful.
To know what she's going through and how she holds herself every single day when she walks in that school building, that's greatness.
I just want, you know, people to know that you can do anything, you know, it's not impossible. You can be able to do whatever you want to do and you can get through it, you know. God gives us another day and you just got to be positive, try and look at the bright side of everything.
Overcoming adversity, staying positive, and moving on to help inspire others. That's the spirit of sport, and that's Cloudcroft's Ella Puckett.